What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. The Broncos will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the ground, it's King. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. Rides the back on the option to give. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Handoff to the single running back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He wants it all. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Fowler. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds a man on the right. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Fast completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The short hands, it's Proctor. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Offense in a bunch formation. It's a draw. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down.
When you're an offensive lineman, you have to sell pass on a draw play. You got to set real quick, make it look like a pass, and then boom, I'm leaving that guy. I'm hitting that running back right behind him. Now I can get to the 2nd level, and you can see when I do that, you make big gains like this, catch the defense off guard.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Can't get him to the ground. There he goes. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced a big interception.
Give to the running back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. The Broncos are in the hurry up. Let's talk for a second about Boise State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often. It creates some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to take a shot. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Here comes the heat. It's caught downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the move, it's Rivera. Runs through the tackle. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They're going to ride this running back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And into the end zone for a touchdown. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
And a really good job focusing on the catch. A lot of people get lost on their feet and trying to stay in bounds, but did a good job catching the football first and then getting that 1 foot they needed in back.
Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw on line, but oof, that one hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Proctor. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going for the big play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Moves away as he feels pressure. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Boise State ready to send out that offense. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Rides to the back. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense set on first down. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution.
Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Going over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Makes the grab down the middle. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Runs through a tackle. He had a whole host of defenders he had to dodge in the backfield. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. Pulled down for the tackle.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their goal line. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. At the 35, he's got room. It's a seam wide open. He's at the top, and he got away from the defense.
touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the... Looking for a huge play. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
And that's a really good play. That's a bomb. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI. Stayed calm, did a nice job staying the course, got his hand on the football for the deflection.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Scoops it up, still a live ball. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They boot it away on fourth down. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something.
He uncorks one deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Takes it the other way. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air on first down. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking downfield very late in the half. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
By the offense.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Another delay of game penalty. This is just sloppy. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Wants to go up top. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. On target over the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Schneider. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Broncos want to move quickly. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Broncos come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Schneider. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Fights off a defender. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
Looking to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. Brings it in down the left side. Lots of running room. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And you're seeing the aggressiveness by the offensive coordinator on the first play of the second half. They take a shot and score a touchdown. You know they talked about this all halftime. They were just waiting for this opportunity. They knew coming out they were going to get the look they got defensively and take advantage of it, and it comes up big with a touchdown.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of...
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Wide open downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's
nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The give to the back. Got a little space. Turning it on. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again. Looking for just steamrolling the defense. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. Makes the grab. It's Fowler. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Looking for room. It's Rivero. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. And he's got a touchdown. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
Rides the back and leaves it. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Schneider. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Broncos want to crank the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Broncos send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That's caught. It's Proctor. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top.
Get that interception.
Finds his man. It's Fowler. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll send the back in motion. Gonna sling it on second down. Under fire. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he made the grab with enough for the first down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's 4th down. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
Wants to go up top on first down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
They'll try the run. Makes one man miss.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Wide receiver comes in motion. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete in the middle. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. They'll give it to the back. Look out, he's got room. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Pressure coming. Grab near the marker. It's Bohannon. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. This time he's got it. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdown.
He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Off-play action on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the 4th quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too...
Converts on 4th down, still going. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Boise State.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Just threw that one way too far.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as a Bronco fan exhort the D. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fakes the grab. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's on target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's King. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. To the air on first down. There's the pressure. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just